So first of all, need to say that the podcast this year and the live broadcast, which subsequently gets made into a podcast, is sponsored by Naak Sports Nutrition. So they make long-lasting energy bars and waffles and drinks using high-quality sustainable ingredients, including some made of cricket protein, which I've not been able to get my hands on yet. Very much looking forward to trying those. And but I have used the rest of their products. The chocolate and peanut butter bars are my favourite, and the waffles on the Arc of Attrition 50 last January, and also in the Noir Ultra, which I did in April. So go to uk.naak.com for my 15% discount using the code WildGingerRunning in all caps. So also that code is for everybody. It's not just a Patreon code, that one. So feel free to share that as far and wide. Just share it with any running club people that you know that you think might need some nutrition. So yeah, that is for everybody. So don't feel so feel very welcome to just share that far and wide if anybody wants that 15% discount. So this is brilliant. Loads of people tuning in now, people cooking dinner. I'll read out some of the live chat in a minute, but just want to do a quick welcome first of all to Nikki Pierce, who is a new patron, our newest patron. Very warm welcome to you, Nikki. I think you have joined the Facebook group already. We've done a little shout out for you there, so have a look in there. And then thank you so much to Tina as well, who has upgraded her membership, which is super kind of you, Tina. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's just really awesome of you. And all patrons, just thank you so much. I do really appreciate your support. And if you need any help whatsoever in your training, then please just drop me a message on Patreon, and either I will answer you or I'll get Tim to help you out personally. So that's just a little perk of being a patron. The other perk obviously is this automatic entry into the monthly competition, in which you are pretty much guaranteed to win something at some point around every year or so, possibly worth even more than you've given to Patreon. That is the perk of some of the prizes here. If you feel that you haven't won a prize for a long time, or if you've been a patron for a while and you just have never won a prize, I hope I make a note of whoever's won, so I hope that I'm not missing anyone out. Message me and I'll send you something from the gear cupboard. It could be some chocolate, it could be some books, it could be as big as some kind of pair of walking poles or something like that. Also, if you have size 6 to 6.5 feet and you're a woman and you feel like you've not won a prize for ages, then I could send you a pair of shoes that I'm not testing anymore. They will be dirty, but they're a pair of shoes. So the other advantage of being a patron is that you also get lovely chat and support and advice from our exclusive patrons only Facebook group, from which there is some absolutely fantastic news this month. So have a look on there at all the amazing photos, because patrons have been doing some amazing things, which I am going to tell you about now. Whew, is anybody else really hot? I'm sorry, on the YouTube video I look really red. It's very hot in here. I've opened the window, but I've got the lights on, so I'm really sorry. I look a bit red. I need a fan as well. But yes, it's very hot in here. So I will do some shout outs. If you're in the live chat room, then that's brilliant. You are already entered into the live competition. We're going to give a few books away, and we're going to give some chocolate away for just people watching live. So get your message into the live chat there. But first we're going to have some patron updates. So check into the Facebook group if you can, because there's some really brilliant photos on there. And this one even has a film with it as well, which I have watched and is absolutely brilliant. Mick Sewville did the man versus horse race in Wales, and he's made a great film about it, which you can watch on YouTube. The link is in the patron Facebook group. Definitely check that out. I really enjoyed it, especially when the horses start coming past. So I think that might be one for my to-do list, maybe next year. Christian Poulton, congratulations. He did the 100k St Cuthbert's Way Ultra, which finished on Holy Island, running across the causeway. So he had to start at 2 AM due to the tidal timing. So much respect there, Christian. Not only did you run a long way, but you had to start at 2:30 AM, which I do not envy at all. Sharon Richards did the second day of that 100k in Wales that she DNF'd last year. So she completed that 50k. And then she's going for the England 50k in September to get the Grand Slam. So good luck to you there, Sharon, and that's fantastic running. Julie Black did the Lakeland 50 in very wet conditions. She's put a lovely photo up there, so well done to her. It's a great medal. They had a lovely, amazing theme this year. And then Jade did 109 miles in this massive heat on ruined and blistered feet through the Beacon, across the Beacons Way in South Wales. That was a massive 6,500 metres of elevation. She did it in 37.5 hours. She's absolutely brilliant. She was fourth of only 4 women left at the end. So congratulations, Jade. That is absolutely a humongous feat that you have achieved there. So we've had a few people either reading the books that I've sent them or buying the books. We often interview book authors on the channel, which is a really nice way of reviewing them, I think, because it's always nice to read a running book. So Dave Pollard has been reading the off-road running book that he won last month in the competition. And Stephen Mackey has bought Don't Go for Gold by Stephen Fry, who we interviewed last month as well. So he, I think, is enjoying that book. And we've had a few questions as well to Coach Tim. So Coach Tim is going to be on midday, Friday the 16th of August. So we'll ask those questions to him then, stay tuned. But Peter has asked the question of how to do longer hill reps if you don't live near any long hills. So we'll ask Tim that. I'm just going to move this cord because it's banging around annoyingly. That's the blind cord for the window. So we'll ask that for you, Peter, on Friday the 16th. Alex Knight had a dilemma about her first ultra that we were all talking about in the group as well. Sadly, it has been cancelled. I've noticed a slew of organisations that, like quite small organisations that run trail races, having to fold, which is really, really sad. Let's do what we can to support those smaller races, everybody. But this one that Alex was going to do has been cancelled. Everyone has been given her advice on whether to just do that distance alone or enter another race. So I reckon enter another race, but what did you decide in the end, Alex? Do let us know in the Facebook group. Keep us updated. Lloyd has been asking about the discounts for Cheer Charge that we had ages ago. Unfortunately, they've expired now, and we just have the Naak discount now, so that's 15% off with code WildGingerRunning at uk.naak.com. Apparently only 15 people have used it so far, so do let me know in the comments if there's anything stopping you from getting involved with that discount. I'm not like super good at pushing people to buy stuff, but I do feel bad for not providing Naak with enough business from Wild Ginger Running, so do feel free to share that code far and wide with anyone in your running clubs or anybody who you think might be interested, just to give them a little bit more business from advertising on Wild Ginger Running on every single podcast. That would be super kind of you. And we're going to read through the live stuff in a minute, see if anyone else wants a shout out, but I do want to just give a shout out to Hannah Basley, who's doing that absolutely mad 24-hour track race this Saturday. I really hope it's not too hot for you, Hannah. She's a bit worried because she hasn't prepared as well as she wanted to, but you never do you? I don't know anybody who's thinks they're fully prepared for a race apart from the elite athletes sometimes. So let's do some shout outs before we get to the prizes for this month. We've got Peter here. He's cooking dinner. He's tuning in to see what's happening. Arefalek has sent a hand, which is waving, apparently. Tadeusz is here. How are you, Tadeusz? Give us an update on how you are. Let us know how you're getting on at the moment. Kat is here as well. She says hi. Hi, Kat. Tony is here. He says, hi everyone, hope you're staying cool. To the UK people. Well, no, from the looks of me, I am as red as a strawberry. Graham Hawkins is here. Hello, Graham. Kat is tuning in from sunny Morzine. Wow, Aperol Spritz in hand. Oh, I'm so jealous of you, Kat. Thank you for tuning in. David says, phew, what a scorcher. Edward Roycroft says hi. John Airy says afternoon. I'm interrupting their Olympics watching, so be quick. You know me, John, it's not going to be quick. I'm going to blather on for ages. You better just tune in for the bit where I choose the person. Yeah, I've been watching some of the Olympics as well. Just Simone Biles, absolutely absolutely incredible. Nothing to do with running, of course, but very admirable all the same. Sean is here. He says, good evening, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the amazing weather. Jade is here as well. Oh, congrats, Jade, on your 109 miler. That's absolutely brilliant. Graham is watching from sunny and hot Gloucestershire. Yeah, it's very sunny and hot here too. Yeah, Peter says, if you're nice enough to Claire, she'll send you a link to a 20-minute HIIT workout. Yeah, that's for the, if you don't have any hills close to you. There's also a load of bench beastings that I did in my very early days of YouTube, so you can have a laugh at those if you want. I'll put a link in the film description below, but you might have to nudge me, I might forget to do that. Rich Simpson says he's back from working in the high Arctic and straight into 30 degrees. Yes, it must be a bit of a culture shock for you with that temperature there, Rich. Christian's here. Congratulations on your 100k on the St. Cuthbert's, Christian. Fantastic. Tracy's here as well. She made it. Hi, everybody. Hi, Tracy. Lloyd's here as well. Hope you like Naak products, Lloyd, because we haven't got the cheer charge discount anymore. Sorry. Graham says it's really hot even in Scotland. Wow. Yep. Lottie B is here with a pink hand waving as well. Ran is here as well. Lots of new people today. Rich is like a polar bear in a sauna. Yeah, well, I feel like that too, and I haven't even been anywhere. The fridge is the closest thing that I'll get to the Arctic. Kat says 100 miles in this heat is insane. Jade said it was very warm. I don't know how you did that, Jade. That's amazing. Peter's got some tempo intervals this evening. No, would not be looking forward to that. Sean thinks that Alex should do another race as well. Tony Reeves says that SBR events have shut down due to cost pressures. Yeah, it's really hard environment out there. Out there at the moment for all those race organisers. So yeah, we had Mel from Due North on recently. If everybody wants to do her Ultra Grand Tour of Yorkshire, is it called? It used to be called the Trod. She's renamed it because people like the word ultra in there. So that would be a really good one to support if you want to do a smaller race. Graham's been out first thing in the morning and almost avoided the heat. Reflect is struggling for motivation to train in the heat. And today is hanging in there. And he will have news on next time. He's hoping for a successful operation. Good luck today. We're all thinking about you there. And yeah, I hope your surgery goes really well. Peter is being motivated by alcohol-free beer. Yes, it is. Alcohol-free beer is really good these days. I really like the same company that do neck oil. It's like an IPA. It's really fresh. Yes. Dave is currently listening while running on the treadmill. Still hot though. I hope you've got a good fan there, Dave. And Lloyd said he did win a Naak voucher and he ordered the waffles. And he eats the waffles at home while working. Yeah, I had two. Last night I was working till 9 o'clock trying to get a website article for the BMC done about the Olympics and how eco-friendly they're being. Or not being. And not the BMC, the Olympics. And yes, and I ate 2 waffles and I wasn't running anywhere. Sorry about that. But they are super nice to eat, whether you're running or not. Okay, so let's get to the competition. We've got, as usual, tons of prizes. July, we've got £397 worth of prizes, the first of which being the Lakeland Trails race place. So we have this every month. The Lakeland Trails were my first ever race. Probably everybody who watches this every month knows this, but they're just super, super races. Even if you're a really experienced trail runner, these are just fabulous races. You just can really relax on these races. They're all waymarks, so you just go around the course and look at the beautiful views, chat to the nice people. Everybody's very friendly, got a very nice family atmosphere as well, with, you know, stalls at the end, possibly a bouncy castle, definitely an ice cream van. Just super nice races in lots of different locations all over the Lake District. So these races are, the prize is 18k and shorter, so the prize is not for the ultra or the marathon, but 18k and below is the races that we are winning here. So that is up for grabs. Next, we've got a bit of an unusual item here. We've got the Kitbrix Hero 100. Where is that now? Oh, here we are. Right, here it is up on the screen now. So this is a water resistant, super strong kit bag to put all your drop bag kit into on ultras. So this is it's got loads of like little compartments inside, so you can really divide up all your gear and put it all in a certain place so that you can get it out really easily and choose what you're going to use. It's got a couple of pockets on the outside as well to just put things that don't need to be inside, obviously. And also, if you buy 2 of these bags, they will actually zip together. If you can see on the far side, the left of that picture, you can just see a zip there, so you can zip 2 together. Triathletes love these as well, so if you do a little bit of triathlon as well as trail running, then this is a fantastic bag for you. Next price, this is a super duper price, worth £175, absolutely massive price. CamelBak are giving away an Apex Pro 12 litre running pack. I'll just pop those pictures up there, and a couple of quick Stow flasks as well, which are 500 millilitres in size. So this bag is super good. It's designed to carry all the essentials you need for race day without slowing you down, obviously. It's very sleek. It fits just like clothing. And it's just so comfortable and really high performance. Every stride you take, you will not feel this. I've really enjoyed using CamelBak packs in the past. I've used the, I think it's the Ultra 7. I used that on my, if you've seen my trip around the Isle of Man, there's a series of 6 videos. I used that backpack in there from CamelBak, and it really was really well designed. It had all the pockets you need up front, and then space enough for day stuff in the back. This one's 12 litres, so you can fit even more in. It's nice and stretchy, you can fit tons of stuff in there. So really, really good backpack. I wonder who will win. Then we've got a £25 voucher from Naak. So these are the guys who sponsor the podcast. So let's just, oh, where's that gone? I've just turned it off instead of turning it on. There you go. So these are the people that sponsor the podcast. I think I've got another picture. Hang on, let me just get that. Here we are. Yeah, here we are. So the waffles that Lloyd was talking about, these can be eaten definitely not on an ultra, but preferentially on an ultra. There's energy bars as well. I really like the chocolate and peanut butter flavour, and they've got energy drinks as well. So the idea is that first of all you're supposed to just drink all your nutrition, which is really good if it's very hot like today as well. So this is a £25 voucher which will get you either like a box of stuff from Naak, or it will just help you on your way to buying some more products from them. They also do a really nice recovery vanilla powder as well, which I really recommend too. Then we have 3 books from Stephen Fry, who was on the podcast. We did manage to get him on amidst various connection issues. We did manage to get Stephen on the podcast. He was talking about his book, self-published, Don't Settle for Gold, about him doing Land's End to John of Groats. Really, really refreshing read, just totally honest, straight from the horse's mouth. He's not a professional athlete, but he's a very good runner. And it just kind of tells you what it takes as a kind of normal, inverted commas, person to run something like this and just take, you know, a few weeks out of your life to do an amazing challenge. And he's raised so much money for charity. It's a charity that deals with that tries to prevent male suicide, and it was just like I cried like several times reading the book, because he is talking to people about why he's doing the run and why he's raising money for this charity. And so many people have their lives touched by suicide, and it just really, yeah, it's just a book of highs and lows really, and it just makes you feel lucky to be alive. Like, yeah, you'll laugh and cry with this book. There's also like loads of anecdotes as well about him growing up as a family of, he had 5 siblings in the north in the olden days. He'll kill me for saying that, he's only in his 60s, but it's just really interesting the way he's lived his life and how he had to run along before the pram, and that sort of got him into running. So yeah, it's really interesting, his life that he lived, very free, and you know, doing the Olympics down the road, down the cul-de-sac of the road with all his other friends. Anyway, I'm massively rambling about that book now, and John Airy did want me to shorten this today so he can watch the Olympics. So we've got 3 of those books to give away. We've also got, I'm just deciding to give away some more stuff. We've got some chocolate. I've got probably like 300 bars left I need to get rid of. It did go out of date in November. Don't tell anyone. I've eaten 2 bars today. There's nothing wrong with me. So yeah, it's absolutely fine. It just can't be sold. So I've got to get rid of it. And I hope that you won't mind. My parents are both pharmacists, by the way, and they used to, our medicine cupboard was just full of all the out-of-date drugs that they weren't allowed to sell. So yeah, I'm a person that doesn't even look at sell-by dates, to be honest. Just give it a sniff. And some books as well. I got tons of books here. So we're going to have 2 people winning a book as well from this massive pile here. So I'll be doing the live competition after we've drawn this competition. So keep watching. Oh, here we are. More people are watching live, who are in for the live. In for it's so hard, I can't even think. In for the live prize. So Sean says it's Beavertown Brewery. Thank you. That does neck oil. Yes, they do 0% alcohol beer, which I very much recommend. Maybe I should get them to sponsor the podcast. Anyway, Nadia Fadiman says hello. It's very hot with her as well over in Switzerland. Tony Reef says I'll be sending people a chocolate puddle. Yes, I'll wait till it gets a bit cooler to actually post the chocolate. And Arlene's here. Hello, Arlene. She says hello from Maryland in the US. Over here we have Maryland cookies, which are delicious. Right, let's get these prizes. So let's see who's going to win let's just put that down there, put that here. Who is going to win the Lakeland Trails race place? Bing, bing, bing. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, so we've got Dave Grimsell. You have won a Lakeland Trails race place, 18K and below. Whew, I'm so hot today. It doesn't help with all these lights on in here. Then now we've got the Kitbrix Hero worth 100 quid. Let's see who has won that. Bing, bing, bing. It's stopped on Brad Rush. Brad is a really long time patron. Thank you so much, Brad, for being such a loyal patron. Your loyalty has now paid off. Brad lives in Canada. I think it is Canada. Yes, I'm pretty sure it is Canada. And yeah, Kitbrix Hero bag is going to be winging its way to you. I hope they can post it to Canada. Now the CamelBak Apex Pro 12-litre backpack with those Quick Stow 500ml flasks as well, worth £175, is going to go to... It's Tina. Tina Benton has won. Well done, Tina. Congratulations. And thank you so much for your patron support. You have won the CamelBak Apex Pro. Congratulations. Now we're going to do the Naak £25 voucher. And then we'll go to the books from Stephen. Okay, the Naak voucher. £25 has been won by Johnny Doyle. Congratulations, Johnny. Oh, is anyone watching who's won anything? I love it when people are watching who have won. I get really sad if no one's watching who's won. Or you'll just have to watch it later. Don't tell them though. Make them watch the whole thing. Right, 3 books from Stephen Fry. Don't Settle for Gold. They're worth £45, those 3 books. Not each, but together. So let's do 3 of those. Right, first one is Tom Avery, possibly also in Canada. Everyone in Canada is winning today. And let's go for another one. Okay, it's going to be Sharon Richards of 50k fame recently and Grand Slam hopefully fame in September. She might be watching live. Say hi if you're here, Sharon. And then the last book from Stephen Fry is going to go to Caroline Janas. Congratulations, Caroline. I hope you all enjoy reading that book. And now we're going to get rid of all this stuff on the screen and we're going to do the live prizes. Everybody, stay calm, everybody. Stay calm. We have a record number of people watching live. We had 30 at one point. We've got Dave Wilson watching live. Let's just check. Oh, it was Dave Grimsell that won the Lakeland Trails place. Dave Wilson is here. We've got Andrew coming in, a late entry from Andrew. We've got Severine here. Brilliant. Well done, Severine. Okay, right. Let us do a live prize. Okay, I'm scrolling up and down. You'll have to choose one of these books, whoever wins live. So we've got some new ones. We've got The Three Peaks Race by Steve Chilton. That's an excellent book. 1001 Running Tips, Robbie Britton. Broken by Ali Bevan. We Can't Run Away From This by Damien Hall. Black Sheep by Sabrina Pace Humphreys. Trail and Fell Running by in Dartmoor by Colin Kirk Potter. Stephen Fry's book that he gave to me. So there's another Stephen Fry book there, Don't Settle for Gold. Smart Running by Jen and Sim Benson, who we recently interviewed. And then there's two more that are going to come up soon, but I need to interview the people first. So we've got Running Challenges by Kerry Wallace. We're going to interview her soon. So stay tuned on the live channel. We've got The Trials and Tribulations, The Running Adventures of Susie Chan. Now, I'm trying to get an interview with Susie. She's a big deal, so I don't know if we'll be able to get her. But if we do, we just have to wait a little bit to give that book away. So these ones are not available just yet, but they will be in future ones. But all these are available to people watching live in the live draw. Okay, so we've got... Okay, we have got live people. Okay, we've got Graham. You've won a book. Tell me what book you won. We've got... Who else have we got here? We've got Dave Wilson. He's won a book. Now, I need to write you down because I will just forget these immediately. I don't know what is wrong with me. Dave Wilson and literally, who did I just say has won? Oh my God, Graham Band, that's it. Graham Band, you've both run books. Tell me what books you want, guys. Let's hold them up again. See, and then someone's going to win some chocolate. There we go. Tell me what books you want. And then by the end of the broadcast, hopefully you'll be able to tell me what books you want. Now, we've got... And also, you can buy all the books too. And we have got Peter, who is cooking dinner and tuning in to see what's happening. Okay, we've got Peter. You've won chocolate, Peter. That will fuel you on all those hill reps that you've got to do. So I'm going to send some chocolate to Peter in this completely fair competition where I just scroll through randomly. Again, if you feel very hard done by it as a patron, message me on Patreon, and I'm sure I can send you a little bit of chocolate. We need to get rid of it by Christmas. And the other thing I thought I'd do for all the patrons is I'm going to send you a Christmas present. Anyone who's still a patron in December, at the start of December, I'm going to send you all a buff. They're orange ones, blue ones, pink ones. I'm just going to send you one at random. And yeah, so if you stay a patron till December, which I hope you're going to do anyway, you will get a buff. I need to write that down as well so that I remember. Please remind me of this in early December. Send everyone a buff. And everyone a buff. This will be no mean feat. This will take me about a week to do, but I'm going to send everybody a buff because I just really appreciate all you patrons. I know that I've had to get a job with the BMC, so I haven't been putting out as many films on the channel. I've been just doing the live broadcasts mainly. I've got 3 films that I just haven't had time to edit, and Marco has had some staffing issues. He's the video editor, so I haven't been able to get my Keswick Mountain Festival film out, my Innovate Trail Fly wide fit shoe review out. They're amazing, just by the way, definitely buy them. That's the short review. And I've filmed Race to the King as well, and I haven't been able to get that film out either. Just waiting on Marco really, because I just don't have time to do them myself anymore with my job at the BMC. So yeah, I just really appreciate all the patrons that have stayed loyal to the channel, because I know that not enough is coming out, and I have plans. I have started doing strength and conditioning every week, and put Finley in one more day of nursery to give myself some more time to do work. And I plan to start doing longish runs again, like not necessarily that long, like 1 hour-ish. I plan to do like little 10-minute just pieces to camera, running along, showing you where I'm running, talking about my new strategy for training, because I did like 5 ultras last year. Didn't complete all of them, but did 5. That was way too many. I got a bit distracted by the fact that I have got a book about ultra running coming out. So I was like, must be an ultra runner. And I was like, just went a bit overboard. So this year I've done 2 ultras already, just 40 miles, completed 40 miles of both of them. And I've decided that I would like to do the Arc of Attrition. Now I know that's like a massive backtrack on the whole, let's boycott it because of the Dacia sponsorship. But the thing is, I've got unfinished business with that race because I would like to complete it. So I'm just gonna have to deal with some kind of eco backlash there because I would like to do it. I need to ask the race organisers if I am allowed to, because the race is full. They often keep some places back for media if we're gonna make them a film, they like that. So, oh, Tony said maybe a few of us with GoPros could make more content for me. Oh, well, that's very nice of you, Tony. Yeah, oh, Sean says, oh God, I'm back on the hook. Yes, you are, Sean. Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. But if you're not still up for it, then I can probably find someone else. Severine was also wondering if she was going to come down at some point as well, but I don't think she has a car. Anyway, we'll talk about this like on one of my runs, which I'm going to do. Yes, oh, we've got some books here as well. Yes. So yes, that's the plan. But my plan is, my great plan is, because I'm just like exhausted now, like turning 40 and having like 3 jobs and a child, I've decided I'm just going to do 3 runs a week, quite short, 3 to 5 miles, possibly an hour-ish, maybe 2 hours on the weekend sort of thing. But I'm going to do strength and conditioning, and that is going to be my secret weapon. I'm going to see how that goes and see how no ultras plus strength and conditioning and short runs, see if I can get around the arc. That's my new plan. We'll see what Tim thinks as well. I'll tell him about that on the 16th, Friday the 16th. But I'm just hoping that like it gives people hope who have busy lives, can't fit in too much running. Can you do the Arc of Attrition and ultras on just 3 runs a week? Anyway, let's have a look at the live chat, see if anything needs reading out. Andrew Clayton says the Damon Hall book looks interesting. Yes, it is. If you're interested in anything to do with the climate, do read it. You might need a Prozac afterwards because it is depressing, but there's like loads of stuff in there, like practical tips that you can do, and you can join the Green Runners as well as a positive force for change. I do feel like the tide is turning gradually towards like being green, being more sustainable. It's like the logical way that humans are going to like live comfortably on this planet in the future. So I think that's, you know, hopefully the tide is turning. There's a lot of greenwashing still though, but definitely a good book to read. Charlotte also thought that was a good book as well. Definitely recommend buying that as well. Don't just wait to win it. And oh, what's Severine planning to do? She's thinking of doing Race to the Kings. Yes, 2 times 50k. Oh, I'd start with just the 50k. And then go from there, I would. But you've definitely got loads of time to train for it. You need to watch my video to see if you want to do it. Graham wants the Smart Running book. Okay, Graham, I will send that you in the post. Must write that down. Graham, Smart Running. And Dave Wilson has one. He wants running challenges. Oh, okay. Running challenges. What was that one? Running challenges is the Kerry Wallace book. You can't. I don't know if you can have that one yet. We haven't interviewed her yet, but I'll send it you after I interview her because it is on my to-do list. But I will send you that one, Dave, after we've interviewed Kerry, because I do need to just like quickly read that one. Challenges, Kerry. Okay, great. Julie Black is here. Hi, Julie. Congratulations on Lakeland 50. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. Rich is going to the freezer. I wish I could go in the freezer right now. Yes. Yeah, and Tony says maybe a few of us with GoPros could make some more content for you. That is really kind of you. I have tried to do that before where other people like film content for the channel, and it just doesn't do as well as like, I don't know why. It just doesn't always go well. So thank you very much for the offer, but we can talk about that separately, I think. But it just, I've tried that before, and it just, people seem to want like ginger, with what the gingerness. I don't know. David says, oh, I haven't done the chocolate. I've not done the chocolate drawer. Have I not done the chocolate? Oh no, Peter's having the chocolate. See, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it's this heat. Either that or it's some kind of perimenopause early. I'm only 41. Chris is doing some of it. This is Race to the King chat. Right, I won't read out all that because that's just chat. Arlene says, congrats to the winners. Great interview, Claire. Oh, I did an interview with the Mountain Air podcast. If anybody wants to listen to it, it's probably the most honest I've been yet about my personal life and stuff like that. I talk about being rescued off Ben Nevis by helicopter in the winter of 2018. I don't often talk about that because it's not something I'm proud of, but if you want to hear more about that, do listen to that Mountain Air podcast. It's on UK hill walking. Google Mountain Air podcast, in your usual provider. Search Mountain Air Claire Maxted or Wild Ginger Running, and that should come up. And then Peter says, can you wait a week to post the chocolates? He's on holiday and he doesn't want to melt them on his doormat. Yes, definitely. I will be waiting a week anyway, Peter, because it's just so hot. Wait until cooler. Yeah, okay, no probs. Okay, right, what everyone wants to hear now, everyone who's still here, is, oh, maybe I should do the live draw at the end and make people wait for the whole time. Ha! Oh, goodness, it's 35 minutes already. Okay, so next competition is August. Can't believe we're in August already. We've got tons of stuff in August. We've got £438 worth of competition goodies, and we've got some really cool things. So Lakeland Trails race place, as we know already, is there up for grabs. Then we've got a Harrier 10-litre Kinder running pack, plus loads of, oh no, that's Hannah's comment from last time. Where's the running bottles? There we have the Harrier soft bottles as well. So we've got 2 500ml soft bottles. All of that comes to £96. So that is up for grabs next month. Then we've got a head torch. We've got head torches back again because we are, well, not quite coming into the autumn, but it's, the time of year, this will be drawn end of August, the kind of time when we start thinking about head torches again. We've got a Nightcore UT27 800 head torch worth £65. So that is a fantastic prize. I'll be telling you more about that next time in the draw. We've got some Stow. This is a new brand. I'm not aware of this brand before. This is a commuting backpack. It's worth £150. So it's like a top end, very premium, pricey product from Stow Running. And they're giving us one of these. It comes in blue and grey and black. And you can fit all sorts of stuff inside that. Let me see, did I put those things in there? No, next time I'll show you all the bits and bobs that can fit inside there, but that's a commuter pack worth £150. We've got books as well, where we've got 3 books worth £45 as per the column of books I just showed you, and chocolate worth £30 as well. So here are the books for winning. Great, okay, so that's everything. We've got Tim. What's coming up? We've got Tim on the 16th, Friday the 16th. But before that, we've got, oh, who have we got? What have we got next? Patrick. We've got a guy called Patrick who runs a company called Community Clothing, which sells clothing relatively reasonably priced, but very ethically sourced and very sustainably made. So that is going to be a very interesting interview. That I think is scheduled for midday on Wednesday, but I will put that in the patron group so you all know what's happening. You can ask any questions ahead of time. That's another perk of being a patron. I put the live chat guests in the patron usually that morning or the day before, and you get a chance to ask questions to the live guests as a priority from being a patron. Then we've got Tim, midday, Friday the 16th of August. Then Wednesday the 21st of August, we have Kerry Wallace from Girls on Hills and author of Running Challenges. So I'll be able to send you that book, David, after that. so you have to wait a couple of weeks. Then we've got Jen Scotney, who took over the channel with Marcus Scotney, her husband, whilst I had Finley, had a little bit of maternity leave. She has written a book as well, so we're going to chat to her all about that. She's led a very interesting life, like lots of tragic events as well, so another tearjerker. Don't know how I'm going to cope. And then we've got the competition broadcast as well that week, and then I'm going to have a week off, so I won't tell you what's happening after that. We've got some other stuff planned as well as more Tim. Anyway, so right, that's everything. Thank you so much to Naak for sponsoring the podcast and the live broadcast as well. Please do buy some of their stuff, so that they don't think it was entirely pointless advertising with me for the whole year. It's sponsored by Naak Sports Nutrition. The things they make are energy bars, waffles, drinks. They've got that cricket protein as well. They've just released energy gels, actually. I should have been telling you about those. Let me just quickly show you the energy gels. I've been using these. I don't usually like energy gels at all, but I have been using these. I went mountain biking on Monday, and I used this maple syrup one, and I went for a run without having breakfast first, so I felt like I really needed something to get me around. The other week I went for a run and I had the chocolate one, which was very nice. They kind of got like a little bit of a salt taste to them as well as the sweetness, so they go down quite well even in the heat. So I have been really liking these, and I am not a person that likes gels, so get some of these. They'll definitely stand you in good stead for all your ultra running or any kind of running. I used this on like a 5 miler earlier this week, and I'm going to be using some of this stuff on the Arc of Attrition 50 if they let me in this January. So go to uk.com, go to uk.naak.com for my 15% discount, which is Wild Ginger Running. Can I just hypnotise you with a gel? Wild Ginger Running. You will buy some Naak products. Make it worth them advertising with Wild Ginger Running. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, and have a lovely evening in the sun. Hope you're not as hot as I am. I am going now to have a very cold shower. Thanks, everybody. Bye.